Hi, my name is Andy. I own Bottom Line Productions, and this is my wife Katie and our lovely daughter Audrey. For years now, as we've gone on vacations and different travels, I've made a videotape of our adventures so that we could enjoy them after the fact. And then I thought there might be other people that would enjoy experiencing and visiting some of the same destinations, and that's where the idea of Exploring with Audrey was born. So please, come along with us as we continue to go hiking, biking, paddling, pedaling, skiing, and ziplining our way across all sorts of fun family destinations as we go exploring with Audrey.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is 20 after 5 on Friday morning. We're about to board that awesome boat behind us, the Lake Express, and head on over to Muskegon, Michigan for the next episode of
Exploring with Audrey.
Who's Audrey? That's you. All right. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna have
a funny one.
Yeah, we're gonna have a really good time. Thanks for watching.
Crossing Lake Michigan on the Lake Express not only saves you a ton of time as it avoids all the Chicago traffic and tolls, it's also a very smooth and relaxing trip. You can sit and enjoy the view, have a bite to eat, or even kick back and watch a movie. Upon arrival, you're ready to go and not stressed out from hours of traffic jams, tolls, and trucks. So if you need to get from Michigan to Wisconsin or vice versa, then we highly recommend the Lake Express.
Hi, we're here with Guy of Guy's Ultimate Kayak Service just outside of Muskegon, and we're about to go on an awesome float on the Muskegon River. And Guy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your service and what we should expect?
Well, what I offer is 2 and 4 hour floats on the Muskegon River. I have 2 different sections that you can combine for a longer float. It goes through the Muskegon State Game Area, and there's no houses, and it's very relaxing. You might see some eagles and lots of animals, and sandy areas to stop and swim and have a good time. And I look forward to putting everybody on the river.
Awesome. Well, we sure are looking forward to it. We've been having a blast here in Muskegon, and we're looking forward to a great float and continuing to explore with Audrey.
While exploring in Muskegon, we thoroughly enjoyed our stay at the lovely Shoreline Inn. The rooms are beautiful, many of which have expansive views of the outdoor pool, their harbor, and the Lake House waterfront grill. They also have an indoor pool, the Lake Effect Bistro, and they serve a full hot breakfast every morning, which every busy traveler knows is a convenient time saver. If you're traveling to Muskegon, then book your stay at the Shoreline Inn.
Hello. This morning we decided to take a little walking tour of Muskegon. And Muskegon, with its access to Lake Michigan and this very large protected harbor, which they call Muskegon Lake, has quite a maritime history. And as you can see in the background is an LST Museum, which is a landing ship that actually took troops and material onto the beach in Normandy. So we're going to go check that out. It looks pretty interesting, and it should be a fascinating tour.
Well, welcome aboard the LST 393 here in Muskegon, Michigan. We are proud to have this museum here. This is the only LST other than the one in Evansville, Indiana. So there's only 2 left in the United States. This is a museum dedicated to our veterans that served in World War II. And we're just proud to serve. We're here 7 days a week, and we just have a good time. Now, this ship itself was at D-Day +1 at Normandy. Made 30 trips back and forth from Normandy to England. Was also at Sicily, Salerno, and North Africa. Has 3 battle stars. Anyway, welcome aboard.
All right, one of the things that we found out is there's a lot of really cool joints to eat in and around Muskegon, and these people seem to be crazy about barbecued pork. There's a whole bunch of spots you can get it. And today we're at the highly recommended Boars Belly right in downtown Muskegon, and it's a really cool place. It seems to be pretty darn new. I didn't ask specifically about the age of it, but a really neat spot, and we're going to have a great lunch as we enjoy our way and explore our way through Muskegon.
Boars Belly.
Okay, we're currently on the Port City Princess on a 2-hour evening cruise here of Muskegon Lake. The sun is starting to set. Unfortunately, it's going behind the clouds a little bit, but we're still having a great time. The lake is beautiful. The water is calm. They got the music playing, and everyone's having a drink and just enjoying the beautiful Michigan evening. Awesome stuff. Glad you're enjoying the show. Standing here with Michelle, the manager of the Opossum Deck here in Muskegon. We are out on the beach. We just finished an absolutely amazing dinner. I love to cook. I can cook the heck out of a pork shoulder, but I have never, ever, ever in my life had beef brisket that good. How do you do it?
A lot of smoking.
Wow.
A long time. You know, a specific rub that we use.
Okay.
So just
How long?
12 hours.
Okay, I thought you might say that.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit more about the deck.
Well, this is our 3rd season here at the deck. We barbecue restaurant. We do lots of obviously live music on the weekends.
Absolutely.
Great signature drinks, laid back atmosphere, family oriented. So.
Absolutely. We had an absolute wonderful time. The sun is setting. We can see the lake. We are in the sand. If you are in the Muskegon area, I'm telling you, you gotta come check out the deck. We've had a fabulous day exploring with Audrie and a fabulous meal here at the deck. Well, hello. We are here now with Bob. He's the director of the Muskegon Convention and Visitors Bureau. in the restored or being restored depot, which is just a fantastic building. And Bob's going to tell us a little bit about some of the fun stuff to do in the Muskegon area.
Oh, there's plenty to do for families here in Muskegon County. Right here in the downtown area, we have a wonderful farmers market that actually has some kids programs. There are a number of historic homes here. Muskegon was founded as a lumber town, so the lumber barons built a number of large homes that have been faithfully restored here. Very beautiful to go into. We have a couple of veterans museums here. There's a LST 393 Veterans
we
Museum
went on that.
right
was
across
awesome.
the street. And we also have the USS Silversides Museum out at the Channel.
Right.
That's a submarine museum, a very highly decorated World War II submarine that younger kids, Boy Scout and Girl Scout troops can camp in. They actually let them camp.
No kidding, would that
in
be
the sub,
fun?
So it's very neat. Of course, our beaches, we have 27 miles of beaches, 3 state parks here in Muskegon County, and it's just, and our parks are really, our state parks are really beautiful. They have dune features, and they're just great places to bring the family. It's a little warmer on this side of the lake usually. We get the southern and western breezes that bring in warmer water. So, you know, July and August are great months to visit us here if you want to go swimming.
Sure.
There's lots for families to do here.
That sounds like it. Well, Bob, we really appreciate your time. We had a wonderful time here in Muskegon exploring with Audrie, and we encourage as many of you watching this to come and check it out for yourselves.
As much fun as exploring with the family can be, it can also be especially daunting on the moms, taking care of the kids and all the extra responsibilities that entails. So whenever we do go out and about, we like to try to find a spa for mom to get a little bit of rest and relaxation and recuperation. And if you're in Muskegon, then the Heritage Day Spa is the place to go. They got a beautiful facility and a renovated old home with all sorts of great spa services, and we can't recommend them enough. Katie had a wonderful time there on her massage, and we highly recommend it for you as well. One of the things that we love to do as a family, whether we're at home or out exploring with Audrie, is go for a family bike ride. We put the tag along on the back of the bike and hit the trail, and it's just a wonderful way to really experience the new area that you might be in. So many places today have great trails, and it's just a really fun way to get some exercise, have fun together as a family, and really experience the place you're in. And this trail that we're on takes you all the way from downtown Muskegon all the way out to the beach. And it really is a fun ride, and it ends in just a beautiful, beautiful beach area.
Okay, so these are some of the famous beaches in the Muskegon area, and man, they are huge. Goes on for quite a distance. They said they got a total of 27 miles of beach just in Muskegon County, which is pretty impressive. Just off to our right is the Deck restaurant, where we had a fantastic meal. And off in the distance there, you can probably see that red lighthouse sort of thing that we went by on the Port City Princess. And here is the huge beach in Muskegon. Man, this is big, and it goes and goes and goes.
Exploring with Audrie.
Hands down, the biggest surprise for us when we were in Muskegon was the USS Silversides submarine. We didn't really have enough time to go into the museum, but the submarine itself really turned out to be just a fascinating tour. Once you get inside, it's just an amazing labyrinth of different spaces and bunk areas and control areas, and it just really impressed us with what all those sailors that were on these submarines had to go through and the conditions that they lived in. It was really, really striking. And boy, I thought it was just amazing when we learned that the local Boy Scout troops can stay overnight on the submarine, and man, what an experience that would be. But we were really pleasantly surprised at how neat this was. And if you're in the Muskegon area, this would really be something interesting for young and old alike. So we highly recommend the Silversides. It was a really cool tour.
Well, hello. We're continuing to have a fantastic time here in Muskegon. We're staying at the fabulous Shoreline Inn, and we're about to have a Sunday brunch at the Lake House Waterfront Grill right here on the harbor, which is part of the entire Shoreline Inn. This is the restaurant manager, Sherry, and she's going to tell us a little bit about their amazing operation here.
Well, nice to have you here, Andy. And as we said, behind us is the Lake House. We've been in operation for 7 years. This is our 7th summer, and we're growing every summer. Today we have a wonderful brunch going on. We have jazz on the patio. We have fresh seafood flown in from Hawaii. This weekend we had coral cod, one of my favorites, a very nice fish.
Excellent.
So every weekend we get fresh fish flown in. We also dapper steaks and really one-of-a-kind salads here. Everything is made fresh in-house, from our dressings to our desserts. So
Excellent.
You're going to enjoy your brunch.
I'll bet. Well, thank you so much. We're looking forward to it, and we hope that you're enjoying the episode as we continue to have fun here in Muskegon as we continue to explore with Audrie.
We actually had such a fantastic time and meal at brunch. We wound up going back to the lake house that evening for an even better dinner of scallops and delicious pasta with a beautiful view of the harbor and the lake beyond. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Today we are at the Muskegon Chamber of Commerce with the director of the chamber. This is Cindy, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about Muskegon.
Well, Muskegon's a wonderful place, of course, but we're really known for our great beaches as well as all of the things that there are to do for families. And so it's a great place to come. There's something for everyone. It's a historic city, so you can walk around and just enjoy the surroundings of our downtown.
Well, we have been doing exactly that. We've been having a great time in Muskegon, checked out one of the spas, a couple of the awesome restaurants, had a wonderful time at the Shoreline Inn, and it's just been a great time. Audrie had fun on the beach, in the pools, on the bike, and all sorts of stuff, so I can't recommend it enough. We had a great time coming across on the Lake Express. It was just so enjoyable. We're heading back out this afternoon, going back to Milwaukee. But Muskegon has been a great time, and we've been having a ball exploring with Audrie. We had a little bit of extra time to kill before we had to get out on the boat, so we decided to take a quick peek at the Pigeon Brewery here in Muskegon. Their beer scene apparently is really taking off, and they're making some really good stuff. And I've had a couple of these beers over the weekend that we've been here, so it might be a fun little stop. All right, well, we are here with Nicole. She is the president, owner, and founder of Pigeon Hill Brewery, and she's gonna tell us a little bit about the operation. Go ahead, Nicole.
I'm a bartender here. We opened this roughly 2 years ago. 2 years ago in March. We're named after the Pigeon Hill Dune. That was a big tourist spot in like the 1930s and 40s. All of the sand from that dune was sold to glass companies and other companies in Chicago.
Oh, no kidding.
So
wow.
Yeah, we lost a pretty big monument here.
All right.
So that's what we're named after. Everything that we have in here is reclaimed from the bottom of Lake Michigan. We have a lot of old Michigan brewing companies or Muskegon Brewing Company bottles and just a lot of old stuff to commemorate it.
Well, you know, we're here. We got a little time to kill. We're in a brewery, and I just happen to like beer. So, what should I try?
Well, some of our mainstays would be Walter Blondale. It's our most popular. Shifting Sands is our mainstay IPA.
Okay.
But my personal favorite is the Renegade. It's a double IPA.
Not going to go there. What was the first one?
That's a Walter Blondale.
Okay.
Let's give
that a shot.
Try a little taste of it?
Sure.
Sure. There's the Walter. I also grabbed a taste of the oatmeal cream pie.
This is the Walter Blondale. You can see it's very light. That's good. It's got like a little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tasty. Very, very light. And now I'm trying the oatmeal cream pie. How's that for a name for a beer? Can I have 12 more of those? That is really different. That's pretty tasty. How about, you want to try? You want to try one of them?
Shot.
That's good. Yeah, it is very different.
Yeah. 20 minutes to go. We'll have a beer.
Good. It's kind of oaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yummy.
All right, we just got back from an awesome trip to Muskegon, Michigan on the Lake Express. We had a wonderful time exploring the area and the restaurants and the bike trail. Had a really fun tour on the boat in the Muskegon Lake there and went kayaking and just an absolutely great time. So thank you so much. We sure hope you enjoyed the episode. Be sure to follow us online on Twitter. And on our website, the contact information is right there on the screen. We sure appreciate you sticking with us as we continue to go exploring with Audrie.
Bottom Line Productions, where our focus
And action.
is your bottom line.